Hello friends, welcome to my channel Health is Wealth. Today in this video I would like to discuss on the topic isomer. The classification of isomer. Isomers are basically compounds which are having same molecular formula but they are different in their physical and chemical properties. Broadly, isomers can be classified into two categories. They are structural isomer and stereoisomer. Structural isomers means isomers who are having difference in their structural orientation. Again, structural isomers are 5 types. What are those? 1. Chain isomer. 2. Positional isomer. 3. Functional isomer. 4. Metamer. And 5. Tautomer. Okay, so let us discuss one by one. First one is chain isomer. I am giving one example. Suppose CH3 CH2 CH2 CH3. This is normal butane. Okay, so how many numbers of carbon are there? 1 2 3 4. Okay, so formula is C4H 3 plus 3 equal to 6 plus 4 10. C4H10. So normal butane. If you consider another one structure, CH3 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 here H. Now this structure, here is also number of CH4 and number of hydrogen is also 10, but this is you consider 1 2 3, so 2 methyl propane. So this is 2 methyl propane. So these two, due to chain length difference or branching or straight, so this is called chain isomer. Okay, second one, I am coming to second one, positional isomer. That means position of the functional group is different. I am giving one example. Suppose CH3 CH2 CH2OH. This is 1 2 3. That means this is propanol. But if you draw this structure CH3 CHOH and then CH3, then it is 1 2 3. That means 2 propanol. So these 2 propanol and it propanol means 1 propanol. These two are position of functional group. Here functional group is OH alcohol. Here it is position 1 and here it is at position 2. So this is positional isomer. Okay. So next one is functional isomer. Giving one example. Suppose CH3 CH2 CH2OH. So this is propanol again. If I draw CH3O then C2H5, this structure, it is methyl ethyl ether. It is methyl ethyl ether. Now this propanol, where functional group is OH, but in case of ether functional group is O. So two different things. So this is called functional group is different. So this is functional isomer. Next, coming to the point, metamer. Giving one example, suppose CH3O C3H7. This is methyl propyl ether. Okay, drawing the structure like this way: C2H5 O C2H5. Okay, so this is diethyl ether. Okay, if you see these two structure, methyl propyl ether and diethyl ether, you'll see the functional orientation of carbon, the number of carbon chain beside this ether group. Here 1 and here 3. But if you see here beside this ether group, here 2 and here 2. So equally distributed, but here unequally distributed. So this kind of isomer is called metamer. Okay. Next coming tautomer. Give me one example. Suppose CH3C11O CH3. What is the structure name? You know, it is acetone. Okay, but there is dynamic equilibrium with CH3COH double bond CH2. Here H. Now you see this this is ketoenol. Okay, so this is enol. Enol means in means double bond, ol means alcohol. So both the group is present. That is why it is called enol. And here it is ketone compound. Why? It is C double bond O. So these two compound is present in dynamic equilibrium. Both the form will present in the same time, at the same time. So this is called ketoenol tautomerism. So this kind of compound is called tautomer. That means if you take acetone in the container, you will get both the things, acetone as well as this enol compound. So this kind of conversion occurs every time and there is a dynamic equilibrium. So this is called tautomer. Okay. Now coming to the next classification, that is stereoisomer. Now stereoisomer again can be classified into optical isomer, then geometrical isomer and absolute isomer. So optical, geometrical and absolute. So as the length of this video is going more than 7 minutes, so just I am stopping here. Next video will come description of stereoisomer in detail. Thank you. Please watch second part. Thank you very much.